All right, I am super excited. I have a box next to me. It's been put on the back burner due to other projects. We're gonna get to it right here in this video. As you can see on my 24 Street Glide, my beloved Saddlemen road sofa touring seat. What an amazing seat. I can't say enough good things about it. I'll talk to you more about that in a minute. So what's in this box? Well, this is the actual heated version of the Saddlemen road sofa, and I cannot wait to get it on my bike. We're gonna do that in this video, show you how to connect it, talk about older bikes and things like that, and we'll get into some other stuff too. But right now, I think we should probably just get this bad boy unboxed, huh?
Kickstart the engine, ride the street like chrome. On the Saddlemen, heated seat, blazing like home. No more sore days, say goodbye to the ache. My Harley's got a throne, man, I'm feeling great. Keep it hot, yeah, burning all night long. The seats got my back like an old school song. Other seats disrespect, leave your butt all sore. Saddlemen's the king, I'm asking for more. Road trip journey wind through my hair, but so warm it's like I'm riding on air. Feel the beat under me as we glide down the street. Saddlemen's the heat, can't nobody compete. Keep it hot, yeah, burning all night long. The seats got my back like an old school song. Other seats disrespect, leave your butt all sore. Saddlemen's the king, I'm asking for more.
Welcome back, Bikeaholics. Ryan Urlacher here, lawabidingbiker.com. Always thank you for checking back in. When this is delivered to you from the Law Abiding Biker store, do not cut into it with a knife. If you cut it, it's on you, obviously. I'm just gonna use my knife for the end because the seat does sit down in here and, oh, that'd be horrible to cut into a beautiful seat like that. So from there, I'll go ahead and kind of just get this guy open with my fingers. There she is. And there's more than just the seat in my package, so don't lose the parts. If you got one of the versions with the backrest, that'll be in there. We'll talk about that in a minute. And maybe you ordered other parts like a wiring harness or something like that. Anyways, make sure you check the box. Oh my goodness, it's always exciting. When you guys get this out of the bag, this road sofa from Saddlemen, any Saddlemen seat, it is just screams quality. You'll know right away just looking at the beautiful stitching and just how solid this thing feels. We'll talk more about this in a second and dig deep down in this bag because there is more hardware and a rain cover. And I got the backrest with mine, of course. If you're going to long distance tour, you gotta have a backrest. Why wouldn't you? All right, when you get your Saddlemen, there's some things you need to know. Number one, underneath here is a couple like rubber washers. I'll show you what these are for in a minute, but essentially where your bolt goes into hold the rear of your seat down, you can put these on to protect your paint. All right, so when you get your seat and backrest, depending on what you order, there's some things that need to be set up, or at least some things you need to take into consideration. And we're gonna go through that now. But before we do that, I just wanna mention we carry Saddlemen products right in the Law Abiding Biker store because we believe in them so much and we love them. And if you appreciate this informational video and all the videos we put out, you wanna support us, you can purchase right in our store. We appreciate it very much. We're just a bootstrap company of bikers trying to help as many bikers as we can worldwide. We appreciate every single customer. We'll definitely take care of you. And so I'm gonna flip this guy back over, and this is just the way it's shipped. If you come in here, you'll see this tab here for to hold the rear down to your bike. We're gonna go ahead and flip that around. Pretty simple. Just take your 4mm hex head here, and we will back these two guys out. They're pretty loose. And then, of course, you can just flip this guy over like so, and we will reuse those two bolts. And of course, this is the tab where the bolt will go through to secure it to your bike. So that's pretty much the extent of setting up the main seat, regardless if you get heated like I did or non-heated version. There are other things you need to take into consideration at the time you're ordering a Saddlemen. So one of the decisions you need to make is whether you want a backrest style seat or not. And I would just say you're spending a fair amount of money. It's a touring bike, especially if it's a touring bike. Why would you not want a backrest for lower support while you're long distance touring day after day? But again, it's personal preference. But with that said, you either have to get a seat that has the cutout and the receiver for the backrest, or you get the version without that. What I'm saying is you can't order, you know, the regular version without the backrest and then add this later, because it is not going to have the receiver in it. So make that decision wisely when you're ordering. So here's a consideration you'll want to make if you get the backrest version. All right, this is going to come in your kit, and basically what this is a spacer. All right, it's plastic. You don't have to use it if you're a tall rider. Maybe you don't want to. I'm shorter, 5'8". I want that backrest to be a little bit closer to me. And so what we're going to do here is go ahead and take this apart. And if you pull that up, you'll see it exposes 2 bolts. And then we'll put this guy in and space it out a little bit. All right, you'll see these 2 bolts here. It's very hard to get a T-handle in here because you get hung up. A socket's a little bit too big. So I just use a 3mm hex head, and I go around the side here. And this side's smaller. There's one more on this side, so just remember that as we come around here. And this side, I'm just going to use a 3/16 hex head to back this out. Again, remember that one's a little bit bigger. We'll get that out of the way. And then you can pop this guy out. And with the 3/32 hex head, I can go ahead and back these 2 out. That will free this guy up here. All right, I'm putting the plastic spacer in, and then you can put the other piece right back over that. Your kit comes with 2 longer bolts, so make sure you use those. I'll get one started there, and the other one, and this has a 3/32 hex head. So I can't get quite enough torque with that. I'm just grabbing an L style, and just because I don't want this to come off, obviously, so we will make sure and get this snug down tighter. All right, we're going back on with the metal post there. Don't forget you had 2 different sizes. The smaller one here goes on this side. Easiest way is to get this through. Don't forget we had plastic washers right there on the inside on both sides. All right, got that one on there, and then I'll sneak this up on there and get this started. I'm going to leave that pretty loose so I can work on this other side, and we'll go through with this guy again, the bigger side here. And I'll go ahead and sneak my washer in there. I'm just working on lining this up, and I'll get it finger started here. And with my 3/16 hex head, I'll go ahead and grab this guy on this side, and I'll use a 1/8 inch here hex head to get this guy on. These bolts are somewhere in between metric and standard. Don't forget to tighten your other side down when you're finished, and just, you know, you can't get this too tight to where this won't even rotate, so just back that off a little bit till you get it where you want it. All right, and if I haven't mentioned everything I talk about in this video, links in the description below to put you through to the Law-Abiding Biker store. And I just want to remind you that make a decision whether you're going to get the unit that accepts the backrest with the backrest, or the unit that does not even have the receiver or the slit in the seat. All right, so we've got the backrest set up. We don't have the heated version on yet. We'll do that in a second. We'll talk wiring and some other things. But this will fit, obviously, because it's the same road sofa minus the heat. These are really nice. I love this system. So let me explain. I've run Harley OEM backrest before, set up maybe with an OEM seat, and they do have a slit in the middle, but you actually have to install really large hardware underneath the seat. That's the actual receiver. This is all one unit. The receiver is built into the seat, so you don't have to do that. And it's just a less cumbersome system. The Harley OEM one is pretty clunky. There's like 3 holes, and you got to pinch 2 bars, and you try to rock it into the holes, and you miss them sometimes. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you've had a Harley OEM backrest. We all fight with that. But this is a slick system. It's just got some indents in here for the different positions. And again, the receiver's in there. And you just find the receiver when you're putting this guy in, and it slides down in. You heard it ratchet through the different positions. So that's the lowest position, depending on your needs. And then you can just, you'll see, pop it up 1, pop it up 2. You just wiggle it back and forth a little bit till it sits in the position, and you can go up and all the way, and it's going to hold that position. So it is just a really nice system. And even further is there's adjustment up here. You've got an adjustment screw right here. And so it's kind of backed all the way out right now. But as I turn this in, that bolt's going to push against this here. And as I do that, we're coming forward here, as you can see, again, to put this in a better position for the rider, if that's where you want it. And even nicer for your passenger to get on and off, or maybe the rider, if that's how you mount and dismount, is that guy folds right down really, really easy and back up into position. All right, just for reference, I'm 5'8". I have a standard reach seat, all right? Kind of where it slopes up. Backrest, they do make an extended version. We do carry that, which will come back a little bit. But with the standard reach version and this backrest with the spacer, I have that on. And then I also have it adjusted so it's as far forward as I can. And that seems to be a great setup for someone my height. All right, and you may notice this guy right here. Well, I put an actual OEM detachable trunk on my 24 Street Glide. And of course, I added a beautiful Saddlemen passenger backrest. And yes, these are available. We have them right in the Law Abiding Biker store. All right, so over in the Law Abiding Biker store, there are many different versions depending on your taste. If for whatever reason you go over there, you don't see the exact Saddlemen seat you want set up, please use the contact form on the website. One of the guys will be more than happy to assist you in getting the seat that you want. So if you're wondering what I put on my bike, I chose what's called the lattice stitch. You're looking at it here. Silver stitching was my choice, and you can kind of see how it's crosshatched. It's also perforated, help cool you in the summer. And all of the Saddlemen seats are coming with a proprietary saddle gel is what they call it. And I have ridden this seat, let me tell you, for thousands of miles cross country. It is absolutely, I dare say, the best touring seat out there. And I absolutely love it. Just understand, regardless of what brand you get, there is a break-in period. They come, you know, a little bit firm, but boy, you get a couple thousand on them and they really settle down and break in, and you're never going to want to get rid of that seat, let me tell you. All right, so I'm going to remove the regular road sofa. We're going to add the heated version. There's some things we need to talk about as I do that. Number one, we'll talk a little bit about wiring. And then also I'm going to kind of tell you how I use my heated seat and grips in combination with some heated gear and kind of what works for me when touring and traveling long distance. There's a bolt in the rear here. Now I have my beloved Rick Rack extended seat bolt on here. We've got them in black or chrome. They're available in the Law Abiding Biker store. Links in the description below. The reason I have an extended one here, we also have a standard, but is because you can see I have to reach down in here and it's extended so I can actually get a hold of it. And once I get this guy out of here, I'll show you what that looks like. Very, very nice product rather than that stupid old cheap Phillips screw. You got to get a screwdriver. Try getting that down in there. It's a pain in the butt. Again, that's your extended one, black or chrome. Once that bolts out, go ahead and just lift up on the back here, and we can slide this back just a little bit. Once that front's out, we can get this out of the way. All right, so coming on with the heated version of the road sofa, I am so excited to get this on there. I had to go on a trip last year. I got the bike brand new, and they didn't have the heated version yet, and it's been a while since I've traveled without a heated seat, and I missed it big time. Once you have a heated version, you will never want to go back to standard. Trust me on that. Now, I must say they did a great job on the 24 and newer, making a very simple plug and play system. I'll show that in a minute. If you're getting pre-24 heated version, it will come with a harness. It's going to be a direct battery connect with no detachment. So if you did take your seat off, it's going to be tethered with a wire. So I would strongly suggest adding the detachable wiring harness. It's available in the Law Abiding Biker store. Link in the description below. That way, when you pop your seat, you can quick disconnect it and get your seat out of the way. So with the 24 and newer, it's really nice. They gave us stock OEM 2 accessory ports right here. One, I have my heated gear plug going up here, and so that runs my heated gear, and it's as simple as this. I'll take the second one, pop the wire up cap there, weather plug, and it's just a barrel connector, and that plugs in. We can seat that guy if you want, or you can just stuff it under there too. I guess it really doesn't matter, but if you want to be neat about it, you can put it back in the tray there, and from there, of course, we can just go back on with the seat. All right, so when touring long distance, being prepared is absolutely key. You're traveling many miles, and predicting the weather, good luck with that. You just have to be ready for everything. I start with my heated seat and my heated grips. Those are great during even freezing weather, but they're also great just on those cool mornings where maybe it's like 50 degrees. Just being able to warm your core from down here and here just makes the ride that much more comfortable. Now there's other things you should consider, such as heated gear. I just did a very detailed video. After testing heated gear for many years as a police motorcycle officer and instructor riding my personal bikes, in that video I break down what works, what doesn't work, everything from cheap Amazon stuff to premium stuff. Anyways, I will link to that video in the description below. I strongly suggest you watch it, and we do carry heated gear right in the law-abiding biker store. So what I find works for me best is if I can warm with the heated seat from there, and I can warm up my arms with the Harley heated grips, then I don't necessarily need heated pants or heated gloves. I have a fairing, stock bars, I get lots of wind protection. All I really need is a heated jacket liner, which is what I use. And so with that, the seat, the grips, and that, I can ride through some pretty darn cold weather for long periods and be just fine. And we rarely recommend Harley OEM stuff. When it comes to heated grips, there just really isn't anything better out there, in my opinion. So I strongly recommend heated grips, number one. Number two, definitely go with the Harley brand. And we'll make it really easy for you to get your heated grips installed. I will link to our very detailed heated grips tutorial video in the description below. Whether it's pre-24 or 24 and newer, we got you covered. You can do it right in your very own shop or garage. Again, link in the description below. And one more thing when it comes to seats that I highly, highly recommend, and I never leave on a trip without it. I don't care what kind of seat you have. If you think your particular seat is the best in the world, this guy is gonna make it even better. This is our beloved butt buffer seat cushion. Now this is made of a hospital grade material, kind of to help with bed sores and stuff like that. That's kind of how it was designed. And you know, these seats, when you're touring, 4,000 miles in 10 days or whatever, sorry, you're gonna get different pressure points and things like that. This will help minimize those greatly. Now, a lot of you have seen, we've used the air pads, the gel pads. Those will leak if punctured, they'll freeze. The air ones leak. They're not near as helpful as this, again, because it's hospital grade material. You may also be wondering, well, you've got a heated seat. Doesn't that block the heat from coming through? Absolutely not. You turn your heated seat on. I do it all the time. It takes just a little longer to feel the heat, but once you feel it and this gets warmed up, you can even turn your heated seat off and it holds a lot of that heat. So there are no issues there. Again, the butt buffer seat cushion, we've got this size. We've also got two other sizes, one to go up here for your passenger. All the information is in the Law Abiding Biker store, link in the description below, excuse me. Also, check out all the awesome reviews over there while you're there.
Kickstart the engine, ride the street like home. On a Saddlemen, heated seat, blazing like home. No more sore days, say goodbye to the ache. My Harley's got a throne, man, I'm feeling great. Keep it hot, yeah, burning all night long. The seats got my back like an old school song. Other seats disrespect, leave